my sister's getting married in Mexico.
Lindsay Wilson was supposed to already be in Mexico when we talked to her. Instead, she's walking through DIA, heading to a ticket counter after the worst travel experience she's ever had. One that didn't seem so bad from the start on her first United flight from Kansas City to Denver.
We were literally flying over Denver and couldn't land.
The flight was diverted because of weather to a runway in the Springs where it was only supposed to sit for a short time.
They said we're stuck for an hour and a half. Fine. Everybody's playing with their laptops or reading a book, and then another hour and a half and another hour and a half, and they just wouldn't let us off.
It was horrible. It's been a horrible day. We felt like we were hostages on this plane.
These frustrated passengers were given an opportunity by the airline to get off the plane during that time, but there was a catch.
And consider Colorado Springs your final destination.
Connecting flights would be out of the question, and checked bags would stay where they were.
So we kept waiting because most of us had connecting flights, and we didn't want to just flush that $400.
So they stayed for a long time.
We literally landed in Colorado Springs at about 7:15. We got off the plane at 2:30.
The 7 hours on board filled with frustration,
Nobody will be able to get on.
but also a little levity.
Things got dire. I wrote on the window, "Help, pizza!" exclamation point in reverse so that people could see it from the outside.
Finally, the flight was canceled. A 7-hour standstill was capped off with an hour-and-a-half bus ride and a group of passengers who will hold on to this experience for a while.
There's absolutely no words to say to United. Nothing I can say on camera, that's for sure.
Now, this was actually a Republic Airlines flight that was operated by United Express. Republic Airlines issued a statement apologizing to those passengers, and they said that United was reaching out to a lot of people about compensation, though we talked to some passengers who said they really hadn't heard anything yet. We did hear, by the way, from Lindsay, who says that she was able to get on a flight and believes that she'll be able to make it to Mexico in time for her sister's wedding. Christine.
Well, that's the good news in here. When you think 7 hours stuck on a plane, you're thinking, how can they not get off the flight? But if they couldn't take their baggage with them, then they really had no place to go but stay.
They couldn't take the bags with them, and the airline offered them the opportunity, like they have to under the FAA guidelines. You have to let people off the plane, but the thing is they can't get back on the plane, so it had to be their final destination. Really kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.